Congratulations on your new Torque travel trailer T26. I'm going to walk you around, show you some of the basics of this camper so you can become more familiar with it. This in front here is power tongue jack. We push it up to retract, down to extend the jack leg. These are your propane tanks. Righty-tighty shuts off the tank, lefty-loosey opens up the tanks. This is our selector valve. This has an automatic changeover valve. Whichever direction that valve is pointed is the tank it's actually drawing from. So if the one tank empties, it will automatically switch to the other tank for you. This camper does come equipped with a new deep cycle battery. It is also prepped for a generator, so you can put a generator in this compartment. This is your hot water heater, which currently here we have running. We're testing out the systems. You know there's water in the tank simply by opening up the pressure relief valve. This, you guys, is your docking station. This is where you fill your fresh water tank. This is your city water connection where you use a whitewater garden drinking hose, exterior spray port, cable hookups. This is your 25-foot 30-amp power cord that comes with it. This helps to flush out your black tank. So when your black tank gets full and you want to empty it, you empty your tank and then you use that to back flush it so there's no sediment or smells in the tank. That is your furnace. That is your exhaust for your furnace. It does get hot. Keep the little ones away from that. It is recommended that you check your lug nuts on your tires after the first 200 miles of travel. This is your refrigerator panel. It is a gas electric refrigerator. That is simply a drain vent. It is very normal for that to drain out condensation, the back of it. There's a 110 plug in that. With the exception of that, you shouldn't have any other reason to get into the back of that panel. This is your fuel fill. It is a 30-gallon onboard fuel tank. This turns it on and off. You have a dispensing nozzle right behind here. This is for your swing down ladder for the camper. It is a 250-pound capacity. You simply pull the pins, swing that forward. You do have a rear patio on this. To open up the patio, you simply swing these locks up. The door will fold down in a horizontal position, and then you swing out the gates. Okay, you guys, all the way up front here, there's an important switch. It's called a battery disconnect switch. It's in this front compartment. That battery disconnect switch has to be in the on position. If that's not on, you won't have 12-volt lighting for your camper. Your jack handles, manual backup for your slide system, your sewer hose and electrical adapter that we supply all comes with it. This is to operate your power jacks. You do have one of these in front and back. We simply extend or retract these. Let's go into the inside of the camper. I'm going to show you some of the basic operation in your main control center here. As we slide forward here, you simply push these buttons. It's going to tell you the condition of the holding tanks, fresh water tanks, and the battery. These buttons allow you to slide out the camper and the awning. Those buttons are illuminated. Simply turn on your water pump, your hot water heater, and your overhead lighting. This button here is for your overhead fan, and the button right next to this is for your power beds and bath. By pushing that up and down, it will simply allow those beds to go up and down. Reminder, you do have to remove all 4 pins and all 4 corners for the top bed to come down. This is your gas electric refrigerator. The controls for this are real simple, real straightforward. We simply push the on-off to turn it on. The auto button means it draws from the most convenient power source, which means if you're plugged in, it's going to draw from the electricity. If you unplug, it'll draw from the gas. If you want a forced gas operation, simply raise that. What will happen is if the tanks are on, it will automatically go to the propane. You do have additional instructions right here in the freezer. To turn your stove on, real simple. There's a little flame on this dial. We simply rotate this dial. That will ignite the flame. To turn this on, simply turn the dial, and as you can see, the flame ignites. This down here is our fuse box, our breaker box. Down here we have breakers. That is our 110 side of the camper. Our fuses are 12-volt, which is our overhead lighting and ignition boards. Keys are around your faucet. This is where you mount your TV. Up here is your air conditioner. That little duct to the right, if you open that duct, it'll force air into this area and make it super cold, super quick. I'm going to show you the basic operation of your thermostat here. This allows you to toggle through and operate your air conditioner and your furnace. Simply push this button twice. Auto is a fan coming on. Pushing it one more time, a little snowflake appears. That allows you to adjust temperatures up and down with the aero settings. Push it one more time, it goes to furnace. and one more time to shut it off. Air conditioning for the snowflake, and you're all set. You have a foot flush on your toilet. All you have to do is press that. That allows the waste to go to your holding tank. There's a little black button here on your ground fault plug. If that button pops out, your ground fault might be tripped, and some of your 110 plugs might not operate. Always a good idea to secure the shower doors before leaving so you don't run into an issue with those. If you do add an onboard generator to this, you do have a remote switch up in this far right-hand corner that starts the generator for you. You guys, we do appreciate your business. We hope you enjoy your new RV, and thank you again. And if there's anything I can do to answer any additional questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call. Once again, my name is John at Lakeshore RV Center, and thank you again for your business.